Muy buenos días, estudiantes. Hoy día vamos a hablar de gender en español. Gender is masculine or feminine. In English, we think of it as only with people, but all nouns in Spanish have gender. Boom. Nouns are people, places, or things. For example, la regla, which you know as the ruler from your vocab, is feminine. El libro is masculine. Las reglas, now it's plural, but it's still feminine. And los libros is masculine. Masculinos end in O or OS, and femeninas end in A or AS. Note, a noun's gender is not related to its characteristics, okay? Which means that a ruler is not feminine because it looks like a girl. Don't think like that at all. For example, el vestido, the dress, is actually a masculine noun. So the biggest thing is that you have to memorize it, all right? And it's not so hard once you get the hang of it, but keep in mind that it does not have to do with the characteristics of the noun. Number in Spanish. Number is singular or plural. We do have this in English. Singular nouns end in O, A, E, or consonants. El libro, la computadora, el or la estudiante. This one's green because it's neutral. It ends in E. It could go both ways. So you know if we're talking about a boy or a girl because of the el or the la. And then you have el reloj, which ends in a consonant. To make a noun plural, you simply add S. So el libro goes to los libros, la computadora goes to las computadoras, el or la estudiante goes to los or las estudiantes. Now, if it ends in a consonant like reloj or papel, you add ES. All right, you're going to add ES instead of just S. So el papel will go to los papeles, and el reloj would go to los relojes. Now, in your notebook, after you write your notes, change el cuaderno to be plural. Hit pause, write it down. Definite versus indefinite articles. Whenever you write down vocab from your book, it gives you the definite article in the front. And that is el, los, las, or la. They both mean the. All four of these words mean the. El and los are singular masculine, plural masculine, feminine singular, feminine plural. But they all mean the. The trick is you have to make a match, okay? So tengo el libro de ciencias. I have the science book. The one I need for third period, I have the science book. Es la computadora de Paco. It is Paco's computer. It's the one, it's his. Tienes los lápices? Do you have the books? Now note, lápiz normally ends in a Z, but when you make it plural, the Z goes to a C. So make a note of that somewhere in your notes, all right? These are the definite articles. I definitely know which one I am referring to. The book for third period, Paco's computer, the pencils for the SAT, okay? Indefinite article, un, unos, una, unas. Masculine singular, plural, masculine. Feminine singular, plural feminine. Now, un and una mean a or one, all right? Just like uno, dos, tres. Unos and unas mean some, okay? It doesn't matter which ones, just some. Tengo un libro de ciencias. I have a science book. It could be for physics, chemistry, biology, earth science. I don't know, but I have a book about science. It's indefinite, it's undefined which kind of book that I have. Es una computadora de Paco. It is one of Paco's computers, all right? He could have a million computers. He could be in charge of all the school's computers. I don't know. But it's one of his computers. Or tienes unos lápices. Do you have some colored pencils? Could be colored pencils, could be number 2 pencils, could be mechanical pencils, could be art pencils. I don't know. Do you have some? It's indefinite or undefined. I think you're noticing a pattern, though, of the ending in O, A, OS, and AS. No matter what, it has to describe the noun. Finally, we have cuánto, mucho, and poco. Cuánto is how much or how many. Mucho is a lot, mucho, and poco es un poquito, it's a little bit. Just like un, el, la, los, unos, unos, you're going to change it to match the noun. So cuánto, it ends in O up here, but I'm going to make it OS because I'm talking about books. ¿Cuántos libros tienes? How many books do you have? Tengo pocos libros. What do I have? I have books which are masculine plural, so I have to make pocos masculine plural and end it in os. Hay muchas reglas en matemáticas. Reglas is feminine plural, so muchas is feminine plural. Now, I is a handy word that you should write down. I means there is or there are. Hay estudiantes? Are there students? Hay profesora? Is there a teacher? I is one of your favorite ones. Just remember, the H is silent. Finally, hay muchos profesores en la clase. I, when you put a question mark in front of it, switches. So it says, are there a lot of professors in the class? And for you guys, you would say, no, hay pocos. No, there are few. Pocos. Hay una profesora. Hay una profesora. So, cuanto, mucho, and poco work just like uno, una, unos, unas. They've changed to match the noun. Now, in your book right now, I want you to answer me the question. Hay muchos lápices en tu mochila? Mochila means backpack. Hay muchos lápices en tu mochila? All right, write down your answer y hasta pronto.